Hey again. Think about your application go to the store and there is thousands of people who are using your application and you want to send specific message to all these users in seconds. So how you do that? The easiest way using something named notification in Firebase. So by notification just click here and you could send your message whatever you want to write here and just click send. He will send this message to all the users who are using your app. But first of all, to get this feature, we need to configure our application to be able to read these messages. So to do that, go to documentation, then get started for Android, and here you will see the guidelines, something named cloud messaging. So in cloud messaging, something is if you start with the introduction, he was talking about this one and how we do it and all the other things that you needed. I'm really interested in Android path, so I would go to the send message to the topic. So now whenever I want to read messages, I first of all I just need to configure my application to be able to use cloud messaging. So to configure that, I just go to the Firebase. From the Firebase, look for notification, receive notification, and my application already connected with the Firebase. He don't have to ask me to connect with Firebase. I already connected with the Firebase. I just say add topics, it'll be. So he already connected with the Firebase C because it was just simple mistakes. So now next step, you say, hey, go to the console and start connected. And now my application is connected to the Firebase. So now just get started out of my application step by step to start using a cloud messaging. So let me just remove this one after I add this one, and I just go back to my code. So just change this one, change this UI. What he said first of all, to start listening to cloud messaging, you need to subscribe to a specific channel, which is you have to give it a channel. Later, I give it here something named news, or he give it a news, and I add this line in the main file. If you see messaging, if I just say G into input, so he enter it. What this code mean? Hey, there is a specific channel, so I want to subscribe to it. Any news coming to that channel, I want to listen to that channel, which is a news. You will see it later on. So now going next, he's talking about more about services. He say, hey, please add the service inside your main face file. Okay, just go back to the main face and this part, and in the application tag you have something named activities. I want to add one more for my service, which is this service. This file is not implemented yet, so make sure just go here and create this file and make sure this file will be Kotlin file and my service, and I will add the class for it in seconds. So yes, now what's the next? Just going here, you say, hey, you need these two filters also to add them in your main face. If you was able to identify exactly where they located, just click here. He show you exactly where they have to be located. See, he say in the application, these both have to be located in application tag. Okay, just take only these and go back to your code, and in main face again in the application tag still same place. I just added this is still error because he still was able to identify it. This is the image. If you want to use another image, let's suppose I add tweets. As I told you, it's depend on the image. I don't have his image, but I have different images here. I used my images. You could use any of these images. I used this one. If you see you need to use more, you use anything else, add your image here and start using it. I see back home, whatever, anything. Let me suppose this one. Let me suppose using this one. That's for the home one. That's me something coming from the home. If you want to add specific icon, please go ahead and add it. Now let's go next, which is important part. Just go back and see. Here is the implementation of the code. You see in the previous thing we just did a file, name it this one KT. Now wait, this KT need to be able to read this code. So just go back. It's too much code. Just click on it and you will see all these files. So it's better to copy it from here after the line of the package. I don't need to use the package. I have it already. Just copy all this code and go down to the end. Control C. Go back to your application and replace it with this one. He say this code sound like Java file. Do you want to convert to Kotlin? I say yes, sure, convert it. Now he will convert all the code from Java to Kotlin. So and let me just track it. He say here something related to the Firebase. He say I don't able to identify this Firebase constraint. Wait a second, did he add Firebase here for messaging? Yes, he added. But what he's complaining about? Why he wasn't able to identify that lines? Let me just remove it and let me see if we're able to identify them from the code. So now whatever any message coming here, this one will be listening to the any message incoming. So whatever message coming, he will call this method. He will call on receive message. He will receive the message from the server. So any message you send it from your server side, he will get it directly to this method. So this method will get a message. So this is the message you get from where this message coming, and also he just start reading this message and just schedule a job for that notification. All this, I don't care about these. I just care about one thing now, which is I want to see the message directly. So you see this notification show me the message. He give it specific icon. Let me just replace the icon. I say this is the Twitter because I just want to see the message here. So coming FSM, and this is the message, the body. Send message, no one call it, but if you go here back, you see the information of the message body. So this is the message body. Okay, and I could call this message from here, which is this the message. So this is message body, that whatever I have it. So I don't think I need to get the schedule part. I'm not interested in this part, so just remove it, and also remove this part here. This is not code. This code I'm not interested in. So I'm interested in this one also. Handle whatever code. See, don't use it. Remove it. So it sounds like this is all the code that I need. This is really basic code. So when I get or receive, I receive the message. Then this is message being here in this way in the body. Take this message, send it. So send notification, and send notification will show the notification to the user, and this is the message body. And that is all what I want to do. So just to run it, run the application, wait a second, and let me see what's going on. And also same time, just go back to the server side, back again, and again, until you see the Firebase console, or you could click this one. Why I do complex steps? Just click that one. It will take you to Firebase console. Now from the Firebase console, I go to the Udemy game, and I send notification. Waiting for some seconds until he will be able to upload he will be able to completely run my application. So when he complete running it, let me wait until he just say I completed. When he complete now. I want to send a message, so I just take this one this way, and I say, hey, I want to send a message. I say, hey, send message, and from here I define my message, like say, welcome to Twitter demo, whatever, however you want to spell it, Twitter demo. This is the message text. You could label it like as in use, and send it now if you want to send it to which application. The application name, it is com.hussein.twitter, because in the project may have more than an application. You select the target for your application, and advanced setting if you want to do any advanced setting, any conversion, whatever. Just now click send it. You have to send this message to all the people who use this application. See, in seconds I just get that message. If you just open the notification here, I see here you have notification from the server FCM message, welcome to Twitter demo. Now all the users who are using my app will be able to get this message. FCM message is the title for my message. So yeah, here we done. Thank you for watching.